Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. This video is your lifestyle. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it going to help us in the future? Is it just your lifestyle? So let's start out. Lifestyle. Exactly. I think a lot of people are influenced by the media. A lifestyle is a way of living that reflects a person's habits, attitudes, values. It encompasses the daily activities, interests, behaviors that characterize a person's life. So what some people are doing is they're trying to create their lifestyle as the social media presents the lifestyle. They're adjusting to that instead of like a clear-cut idea of their own lifestyle. So I made some tea so that I can have something I like to eat after the gym. And so I made some black tea. Let's see, did I put it in here? This is Dollar Tree black tea. And I try to carefully keep my tea as fresh as I can. Okay, so is it just the lifestyle? I have 4 concepts that will help. Awareness, adjust, prepare, and change. So we're becoming aware of what's going on. We're adjusting as we go. We're not being caught off guard and all messed up, especially financially. We're preparing for the known and the unknown, and we're willing to change. Because think about it this way. Okay, in the U.S., we had an agricultural society where people grew. Like my family was farmers and ranchers. That's not a really viable plan these days for everybody. And then it was the Industrial Revolution, and that's where we started industrializing everything. Everyone was going to have a car. I think the consumerism was actually created by Henry Ford. Then we had the computer age. And now we're going to a digital and robotic change. So we're going to think about this as we go along. So is consumerism the whole entire problem? I don't think so. Okay, now, let's go over habits. Think about now and think about the future. A thrifty lifestyle, a cheap lifestyle. Okay, that's no fun, but once you get used to it and you go, okay, I don't want to pay $2.70 for iced tea. This is 4 cups for 2 tea bags. I paid about 1 cent each for. I did buy an iced tea today. I want to mention something to you guys. Okay, this habit has defeated me for years, and something occurred to me, and this was with a lot of bad habits. And I thought, your thinking is off and it's leading you back to the habit. What I should have been thinking is, by God's grace, I got off this habit today. Just by God's grace. I mean, how many years have I been drinking this? Not that I quit this habit. So just by that little shift, it's going to help me. And also I know that if I should make the fatal mistake of getting a Diet Coke, I could be drinking it for weeks to months, maybe the rest of my life, probably. So habits, think about our habits. Okay, how about a prepared lifestyle? A person who's preparing little by little each day, saving money, preparing, not superficial. I want to mention something. I was a hairstylist, and I had this man for a client. And I mean, I took one look at him, and people used to go, how do you get them for clients, looking at me like you? And I thought, beats me. But the thing about this man, I was doing his hair for a while. I was giving him haircuts. And I said, would you mind asking me, where do you get your clothes and your shoes? And he laughed and he said, I have a tailor in England, and my shoes are custom made in Italy. So naturally, and I have someone who takes care of my clothes, like an employee. So, you know, you're not going to, first of all, if you didn't know one of these people, if you just saw these online influencers, you might not realize that there are megally rich people, okay? And there's no way to compete with their lifestyle. For one thing, you wouldn't even be able to conceptualize it if you didn't know about it. Okay, so, okay, now think about this. This is where we're moving. Individualism lifestyle as opposed to the collective. Okay, they want us more socially sensitive. They want us more collective and less individualism. And probably there's nothing we can do about it except for we can prepare and adjust. That's the most important thing. So those things I just mentioned, let's go back to this. Okay, thinking about consumerism. Am I going to be able to buy my way into the lifestyle of the very wealthy guy? Doubtful. Am I aware that we're in the process of some kind of change? Yeah, most of us know. We don't know exactly. Am I willing to adjust? The best adjustment is little by little. Am I willing to prepare? Yes, because I don't want to suffer. And am I willing to change? Okay, when our environment changes, it changes us. Like, if you move out of a really slummy area to a better area, in time you will start to reflect the area you're in. So, I mean, this isn't critical, but just think about it. Okay, attitude. So let's see, let's go back here to a way of living that reflects a person's habits, attitudes, values, and encompasses the daily activities, interests, behaviors that characterize the person's life. So your lifestyle is your life. So, okay, now, what is going on here and now? Not what happened before, not what's likely to happen tomorrow, because today is going to create your lifestyle tomorrow. So be thinking about that. I put 2, but this is 3. Don't worry about the other person's business. Mind your own business and attend to your own lifestyle. Okay, so what you can do is you can watch things online, you can look around in your environment, and you can adjust. If you see something, like little by little is the best. So like attending to your own situation. Okay, values. The best way is to keep your lifestyle basic and avoid excess, because excess consuming is not really taking you to like the wealthy lifestyle, because you're not wealthy. Your bank doesn't exactly reflect your wealth. Okay, now, think about daily activities. Spend some time each day stockpiling. So I'm big on that, because the stockpiling goes to preparing. So if I stockpile, if something happens like illness, like job loss, like a grid down, I have food in the house. So today I bought 2 cans of fruit. Okay, we can grow some quick vegetables, but not so much with fruit. And I bought these for $1.29, and they had a decent Best Buy 2026 December, and you can drink the juice. So I thought those were, and they're large cans. So as you guys know, I make cottage cheese. So one of the best things is cottage cheese and pineapple, or cottage cheese and apples. And then I took out my fry breads. This is one of the things I like to eat, tea and fry breads. This is kind of like a little meal. I made these fry breads last night. Oh, this is wrecking everything. So, I have this little meal that I know about. Here it is. Oops. So, I like to eat them cold. I made 4 last night, and then I also have another snack. So, I prepared this. I bought this yesterday, 4 of these smoothies for $3.74. So, this is another snack I prepared. Okay, spend some time each day stockpiling. Okay, and then I went to a grocery outlet and I found 2 of these buttermilks, really cheap. I mean really cheap. And what I will do, since I already have a ½ gallon, is I will freeze these. So I got these for let me see, how much, 67 cents each. So what I make out of these is whey, which is what I use to make my fry bread. So mix all the dry ingredients and then heat your whey. If you want to, you can use evaporated milk, 1/4 cup, and then heat your water. But if you use whey, you don't need milk. You don't need it anyway. Make a well, create a soft dough. Put a little oil in a bowl and cover for 20-30 minutes and then fry it in some oil. So then this is like, you know how some people eat tea and toast? These are habits. So 2 of these large cans is, 1 can is enough for a week. Usually if I have cottage cheese with pineapple, I have one pineapple slice, or if I have apples, I just cut up all the apples, but it's enough for 2. So I'm not counting avoiding excess on food storage, because here, if I buy too much, I can easily donate the food. Okay, and what else did I get? Oh, I am going off the Diet Coke, so I found these for at Walmart for $1.48. So what I think I discovered this time that didn't occur to me for some reason, the Diet Coke has a double addiction, sorbitol, which is a sugar alcohol, and caffeine. So this one has some probably sugar and sorbitol and caffeine, but I am not addicted to this stuff. In fact, I really don't like it that much, but it's doing the trick for now. So I'm buying 1 of these at a time, like 1 per day. This habit is not, Diet Coke is not highly addictive, but if you are addicted to caffeine, like in coffee or Diet Coke, it is a pretty serious bad habit, and it will kill you in time. That's why I'm getting rid of it. Number 2, spend some time preparing meals. Okay, one of the worst inflations is buying your food out. I mean, it's getting ridiculously expensive. I also bought this butter at Smart & Final for $3.99. What I usually use butter for is making my homemade butter. So I only need about 2 tablespoons. So this will last me for a while. So, okay, I'm not going to show you, but I'll just tell you. I have sausages in the freezer, so I'm defrosting these, and I will have 3 egg whites and some salsa. That's one of my good meals. So I want to prepare my meals at home because it's cheaper, and I mean a lot cheaper. Interest. Okay, say to yourself, okay, what is the other guy doing? Not their fake vacations. A lot of this stuff is a green screen, which I do like to watch those. But I am interested in longevity and health. That's why I go to the gym. I noticed that strength training is easier on a protein of animal like meat, like the eggs and the sausage, than the vegetarian meal. So I am moving the vegetarian oatmeal to the third meals. Most of the time I don't eat a third meal, but if I do want it, then I can have cereal. And so instead I'm having animal protein. The worst thing is as you get older, you lose muscle mass. And then they're saying we're going to make huge strides in longevity. We just have to stay healthy 10 more years. Okay, I'm very interested in real estate. So you can go online and you can take as many real estate courses as you want for free. So I've been doing that about a year and it's very helpful. Okay, garden. Okay, I got to show you something. Okay, I'm moving my garden. Here's my poor rose bushes. This one's doing particularly rotten. But I will say I'm moving them to the balcony. They were like these little rose bushes and they were $8.99 and I thought they're too expensive. But under the right conditions, I need to find my floral tape. These could be good and they look really pretty if you have vases and you put them around the house, which I have plants, and they are pretty when they get. I discovered, you know, I had a lot of lizards and I saw a lizard eating my plant. So not in the front yard, and I had a rat in my backyard. So I put rat poison back there. And like I could have avoided a lot of this problems by putting 7 dust on my plants. So if you have the problem, so these are going on the balcony. So I want to create an indoor garden, balcony, and window seal. Okay, look at this pitiful mess. This is a pitiful mess. These are tomato plants. Look at this thing. I bought 4 of these, and I will do a product review on these pots. I hate them. So they're supposed to catch the water, but I think it's possible a rat or a squirrel ate my tomatoes. So I have to be careful because I don't want any rats or squirrels on my balcony. I'm sure they could get up there. So that is the important thing about the indoor gardening is you have to realize that crops failure. I successfully grew plants here for 2 years. So you realize it's been, I posted a video of myself on Instagram, and it was 88 degrees, but the sun was so hot. I think that's one thing. So I have gardening. I am not giving up on that. All right, now, and I'm studying cooking because I think you cook every day of your life. They have free college classes for seniors, so I will be taking some of them. Okay, now your behavior. Applied knowledge. Okay, if you have knowledge and you apply the knowledge, that is going to help you. But if you just have the knowledge and you don't do anything about it, that is not going to help you. So what I'm trying to do, and I never did approach things this way, I am trying to live in the best area I can afford because it makes all the difference in your daily life. Today, one of the things I did was I got boxes. I saw at grocery outlet they had these boxes. I can buy boxes, but they're not this sturdy. So this is going to help me because I'm doing the swap meet. So I want to box the stuff up. Generally, I prefer garbage bags, but for some things, boxes are helpful. So I got the boxes. So basically that's moving in the right direction to create a sustainable life. And then the other thing I'm doing is I decided to sell books on eBay. So I am shopping daily for 1 to 2 books. My brother sells online. He has 10,000 books. Who do you think is going to make the most money? But I want books that are little and cheap, to no more than $5 to send. Okay, I bought some storable food and I went to the gym. I will do a product review. I mentioned to you, here it is. I broke the tusk off my elephant. I went to Dollar Tree, there was no crazy glue. I went to Walmart, I had to pay for this. It was, it's gel. I worked in salons, there's crazy glue. The minute anything touches it, it's glued forever. Nail glue. This was $3.88. I wouldn't buy this. It's gel. It was a pain to get out and it doesn't immediately glue. So I just wanted to do that product review. All right, now. What are we aware of? We are aware that we're moving towards a virtual world, a digital world, and possibly a robotic world. Do we see evidence of a robotic world? Yes, the kiosks are the robotics. Maybe cashless. Also, it appears that we're moving towards remote shopping. Like, no more are you going to go to the stores. This is probably the underlying reason that they're allowing the shoplifting and pillaging. Like, look, people are too uncivilized. They're ripping up our stuff. We don't know who those people are. And then spying via phones. Okay, I did the AI art, and what I noticed on 2 occasions, when I would do it in over a long period of time, the digital platform started controlling the output. So also it's creating data for you, but you're creating data for it as well. And then it can spy on you, and like technically every one of you that watches my channel has been created into a grid. Okay, so now let's think about prepare. So what are we preparing for? Well, when you call up to order your stuff, they could impose limits or they could ration. Possibly there could be forced relocation if life isn't sustainable, if you can't get groceries and the things you need because cars are unaffordable. So what we're doing is we're kind of preparing for maybe a more urbanized existence. So from where I live, I can catch a bus anywhere in Southern California, or I can go to the bus depot, the trolley, the train. Okay, we're preparing for urbanization. We have to change a bit, maybe not, but maybe. And we're preparing for a possible grid down. So now what else are we looking at that might happen? A global society. So how would that happen? Well, people go, look at all these people that are coming across the borders in almost every developed country in the world. So that is more like a world society. There's portions that are this nationality, portions that are that nationality, and it looks like this is, and so you might say, well, I will escape that. You probably can if you have enough money. We're adjusting to climate change, and we're adjusting to the fact that they want a more sustainable world. So maybe we're going to have to eat more plant food and less meat. I'm kind of working on that one, but it's really bad for building muscle. Okay, but you can buy, one thing about it though, Okay, think about egg whites. It's possible to find egg whites with salsa, and I can buy storable salsa from Walmart. Sausage, I can buy that marked down. Fry bread, I have everything to make that in my stockpile and tea. So I'm kind of on board with that one. Okay, think about meat. Hamburger or turkey burger twice a week. So you get a hamburger one time, turkey burger the other, chicken 2 times a week, hot dogs or sausages one, I can get those on sale. Okay, I can get the hamburger marked down, the chicken's marked down, and the hot dogs marked down. Pork, like ham and pork chops. The ham was good. I like the ham meal, everything except the salad. The salad does not work for me. I'd rather have like a canned vegetable. Tuna or salmon. Tuna if you're broke, and salmon if you can afford more expensive fish. This is a problem with the pescatarian diet. We cannot ensure ourselves that the fish is not contaminated with mercury. And then turkey meat, like turkey breasts. So I'm shopping for those. And then think about vegetables. Those are easy to stockpile, like canned. Bread and butter, easy to make bread and easy to make butter. So now the 4 concepts that will help is under the umbrella of consumerism. We are aware, we adjust, we prepare, and we change. So I'm going to be doing more of these chats, and we'll see what happens. Because you guys have seen me cook every kind of cheap thing, and it makes a hell of a mess too. Okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. Bye, you guys. I will also be doing some religious content. Nothing crazy, just some little points.